Good day and welcome to my channel. In today's video you will see the construction of the desert terrarium for my spiny-tailed monitors. Burning sun, blazing heat and red sand. This is what comes in my mind when I'm thinking about Australia's outback. This area is where my future pet originates, the spiny-tailed monitor. As a child, I kept bearded dragons. These animals live in the same area like the spiny-tailed monitors. So these two species have the same environmental requirements. Since a long time, I'm fascinated by monitors. Because of that, the more excited I am now that I can acquire such animals. In another upload, I will give you some closer information about the spiny-tail monitor in general. Let's start with the construction plan of the terrarium. The enclosure will have a length of 150 cm, a width of 80 cm and a height of 100 cm. I divide the terrarium in two main domains, the heating space to warm up and the hiding space with the opportunity to dig holes. As decoration and climbing objects, I want to add as many branches of wood as possible. In the middle, I want a space for the watering place. The ventilation of the terrarium shall be similar like the one I saw in some reference terrariums in the pet shops. Here's a side view of the terrarium. For better orientation, I marked the width and the height of the terrarium in the sketch. On the front side, where the glass sliding door is, will be an opening which allows an air circulation from the bottom to the top of the terrarium. Then the fun part can start, the construction. First, the main box will be assembled. As wood, I take OSB panels. When the wooden box is built together, I can start doing the back wall of the enclosure. It shall be practical for me, aesthetic, and allow the monitors to climb. I take polystyrene, cut them into shorter stripes and glued them with silicone to the wooden wall. The wooden branches are applied to the polystyrene and fixed with construction foam. I let dry all the stuff for 1 week. After that, the polystyrene was covered with plaster. Australia is called the Red Continent because of the red rocks. I want the back wall to have a similar color, so I mixed sand and red color to the plaster. And this is how it looks after these working steps. Everything had to dry for another week. Then I can fill in sand. I also wanted this red sand like in Australia. From the outside I take some grass and plant it into the terrarium. An advantage of plants in the enclosure is that they stabilize the humidity. I install a heat spot which also emits UV light. In addition, I decide to put another UV lamp in the terrarium. Finally, the enclosure looks like that. All what's missing now are the inhabitants. In this sequence, you see how the monitors move into their new home. They have to explore everything. This was the video of how my monitor enclosure was built. I hope you enjoyed and I wish you the best.